Aragon. A shade named Durza, along with a group of Urgals, ambushes a party of 3 elves. They kill 2 of them, and Durza attempts to steal an egg carried by the remaining female elf, but she uses magic to teleport it elsewhere. Infuriated, he abducts her. Aragon is a 15-year-old boy who has lived with his uncle Garrow and cousin Roran on a farm near the village of Carvajal, left there by his mother Selena after his birth. While hunting, the dragon egg appears in front of him. The night after, a baby dragon hatches from the egg, and bonds with Aragon. Aragon names the dragon Saphira, after a name the old village storyteller Brom mentions. He raises the dragon in secret until 2 of King Galbatorix's servants, the Razak, come to Carvajal. Aragon and Saphira escape and hide in the spine, but Garrow is fatally wounded and the farm is burned down by the Razak. Once Garrow dies, Aragon and Saphira decide to hunt the Razak, in vengeance. Brom insists on accompanying him and Saphira, and gives Aragon the sword Zarok. Aragon becomes a dragon rider, through his bond with Saphira. He is the only known rider in Alagasia other than King Galbatorix, who, with the help of the now dead Forsworn, a group of rogue riders, killed every other rider a century ago. As they travel, Brom teaches Aragon sword fighting, magic, the ancient Elvish language, and the ways of the dragon riders. They travel to the city of Term, where they meet with Brom's friend Joud. Aragon's fortune is told by the witch Angela, and her companion, the werecat Selembum, gives Aragon mysterious advice. With Joud's help, they track the Razak to the city of Dros Leona. They manage to infiltrate the city, but are forced to flee after a run-in with the Razak. That night, they are ambushed by the Razak. A stranger named Murtaugh rescues them, but Brom is mortally wounded. Brom gives Aragon his blessing, reveals that he was once a dragon rider, with a dragon named Saphira, and dies. Saphira uses magic to encase Brom in a diamond tomb. Murtaugh becomes Aragon's new companion and they travel to the city of Gilead, seeking information on how to find the Varden, a group of rebels who seek the downfall of Galbatorix. Near Gilead, Aragon is captured and imprisoned in a jail that holds a female elf he had recurring dreams about. Murtaugh and Saphira stage a rescue, and Aragon takes the unconscious elf with him. After fighting Durza, Murtaugh seemingly kills him with an arrow shot through his head, and they escape. Aragon telepathically communicates with the elf, named Arya, who reveals she had sent the egg to him accidentally. From her, he learns the location of the Varden. Murtaugh is reluctant to journey to the Varden, revealing that he is the son of Morzin, former leader of the Forsworn. An army of Kull, elite Urgals, chases Aragon to the Varden's headquarters, but is driven off by the Varden, who escort Aragon, Saphira, Murtaugh, and Arya to Farthendur, their mountain hideout. Aragon meets the leader of the Varden, Ajihad. Ajihad imprisons Murtaugh after he refuses to allow his mind to be read, to determine his allegiance. Aragon is told by Ajihad that Murtaugh failed to kill Durza, as the only way to kill a shade is with a stab through the heart. Oric, nephew of the dwarf king Hrothgar, is appointed as Aragon and Saphira's guide. Aragon also meets Ajihad's daughter, Nasweda, and Ajihad's right-hand man, Jormundur. He runs into Angela and Selembum again, and visits Murtaugh in prison. He is tested by 2 magicians, the twins, as well as Arya. Aragon and the Varden are then attacked by an immense Urgal army. Aragon personally battles Durza again, and, after a mental battle, is overwhelmed by Durza, who slashes him across the back. Arya and Saphira shatter Isidar Mithrim, a large sapphire that formed the roof of the chamber, to distract Durza, allowing Aragon to stab him through the heart with his sword. He falls into a coma, and is visited telepathically by a stranger, who tells Aragon to visit him in the elven capital, Elsmira. He wakes up with a scar across his back, and resolves to journey to Elsmira.